starting our work with the euro pound. Now, this is what happened last week. I mean, if you look at the radar screen from last week, our buying point was the 88.60 and the structure long was the 89.40 and the short is 88.38, and this was the short that was taken from last week. It took us all the way down to the second structure, which is the 87, and this one, when you have this kind of failure, this is where you close your trade and you capture the profit. And now you're looking for the short covering rally, which took place on Thursday and Friday, and the euro now has pushed higher, and we do have a structural point at the 88.30, and we closed the week at 88. I'm sorry, the structure point is 88.33, and we closed the week at 88.30. What this is doing for us, guys, when you have 2 or 3 pips difference like that, all what that is indicating is that you're sitting now at the decision making point. You're sitting at somewhere where you have to decide which way I'm going to go. So this makes our trading decision extremely easy, and we are kind of neutral. So if the euro trades on Monday anywhere above the 88.33, then we are going to be buyers. Why? Because it is a long point and it is also a structural point. So any trade on Monday above 88.33, that will be our long point, and our structure long is also going to be the 88.33. Let me fix this. 33. So my long point and my structural point is one and the same. So this makes it, again, remember those setups when I have a long point and a structural point one and the same, these are powerful trades, and we have seen all of this, guys, all of the weeks that we did before. The best trades of the week were the ones where my structure point was one of my entry points. And therefore, when we're done today and you keep your radar screen up, these will be the ones that are on top of your hierarchy to put them in your auto workspaces, so that when we do our portfolio selection every day, these are the ones you'll be looking primarily to choose. Okay, and once I have a structure point as my entry point, I usually do not going to give it too much time. So I'm going to give it again the same thing. So again, we give it some room, we give it some space, but this is how powerful the setup is, and this is how we have to keep an eye on. So let me put the 88.33 here. This is our structure point. So it's 88.33. Okay, this is here, and you can see that was the top of the range in New York session. So this again is some of the brilliant little things that by using by knowing what to look at the chart and having something to identify these price points for us on the chart, we can see the relevance of the 88.33, because now it has been the high prior to New York, and during New York it was the top of the range and it held all of the session. So that tells us that a lot of people are respecting the 88.33, and therefore we should keep an eye on it also. So therefore, again, a trade above the 88.33, we're looking to be buyers of it. And the question is, where will I go and sell it? You can see the trend of the euro going all the way up in the last few days. There is no real sell signal. The pound, so anywhere that it comes here right above the 88 handle is not a selling point. Anywhere up till here, any trade until the 88 is not particularly a sell signal. So we are going to short it below the 87.84, and if I short it below 87.84, this is where I'm placing my stop above the 88 handle. So this is my stop is going to be above the 88 handle, and anywhere it coming down here is a buying opportunity, and I will find my structure point, and my structure point is the 87.40. That's the structure point. So my short is the 87.80. My structure short is 87.40. That's nice. And if I go short at 87.80, my stop is going to be above the 8800, right over here. That is my stop. So to wrap it up, we are going to buy the euro pound above 87.80, above 88.33. It is also my long point, and it is also my structure point. And if I buy it right there, I'm going to use the same price point as a stop. And for you the guys that are with us today for the first time, it does not mean that you put it exactly the same. It means that you put it a little bit below it, but this is our way to be consistent and our way to express how precise this point is and how powerful this point is. So if you buy it at 88.30, you can put your stop about 20 pips. Your stop there is going to be a subjective price point. If you're going to go short, you're only going to go short on a trade below 87.80. And if I do, then my structure point is the 87.40. I have about 40 pips between my short entry and my structure short. And of course, if I do go short at 88, at 87.80, my stop is going to be above 88. So basically, I'm risking on this trade about 20 pips. Okay, this is the euro dollar.